exponents, right? How do we treat this kind of exponent? You see right here, the power is negative, right? So what do we do? And in the parentheses, we have 1 over 4. So what do we do in this case? So let's see what we can do right here. So I'm going to repeat the question, right? So I have 1 over 4 to what? Negative 1 over 2, right? So let's proceed. In this case, I'm going to have, so you see the negative right here. The negative right here is going to change to what? 1 all over, right? 1 all over. That's what is it right here. So 1 all over. So I put a big bar right here, right? And so in that case, I have the same 1 over 4. So bracket it again. You see this power right here. You see this power right here. So you're still going to put the power right there. So rest of that power, right? So the negative has been removed. So the negative has changed to what? 1 all over, right? So that is it right here. That is it right here, right? So let's move on. So in this case, I'm going to have the same 1 all over. I have 1 all over, 1 all over, 1 over 4, right? 1 over 4, right? So in that case, I'm going to distribute this power between the what? 1 and the 4, right? So I'm going to have 1 over 4 all over 1 over 2. I'm going to have 1 to 1 all over 2, and this 4 all over what? 1 over 2, right? So let me put that right. So 1 all over 2, right? So let me proceed. In this case, so I have 1 all over. So this one right here, so it's going to what? I'm going to take square root of that 1, right? So that changes to square root of 1, right? And this 4 to 1 over 2 right here is going to change to what? Square root of what? 4, right? And I'm still going to put a big what? Bar sign right here. So I'll take square root of what? 4, right? So what do we have right here now? We have 1 all over. Let me put a big bar right there to show that what? These two are the same. That one is different, right? So we have what? 1 all over what? 1 square root of 1 over square root of 4. So what I'm going to do right here, I'm going to take square root. I'm going to take square root of 1. Square root of 1 is what? 1. And square root of 4 is what? 2, right? So here, people can see what we are doing right here now. So in this case, I have 1 over what? 1 over, so 1 over 1 over 2. I just repeated that, so sorry. So let me have a bar right here. Let me just separate this board right here. So I have 1 over 1 over 1 over 2. So I'm going to repeat it right here. 1. So I put a bar right there. So you see this over right here. You see this right here. So I'm going to bring it to this side by what? Division sign. So I have 1 over what? 2, right? I have 1 over 2. Let me put that right. I have 1 over 2. 1 over 2. Then I'm going to help this with 1 so that it doesn't fall. That 1 does not mean anything, right? Just take it from it. Doesn't mean anything. I'm just helping it so that it doesn't fall, because this is a fractional side. This has to be fractional as well, just to help it to support it, right? So repeat it. I have what? 1 over 1. So you see this division sign right is going to change to a multiplication sign. And when it changes, the 2 will goes up, the 1 will comes down. So it's going to flip, right? So I put a multiplication sign here. When I put the multiplication sign, the 2 goes up and the 1 word comes down, right? In this case, we are going to have 1 times 1 and 1 times 2 and 1 times 1. So we have 1 times 2 is going to be what? 2. So 1 times 1 is going to be what? 1. So in that case, the answer right here is going to be what? 2. This is the answer. I hope everybody understands this. Please endeavor to subscribe, share, and like. Thank you so much. In my next class, I will do more. Have a great day. Thank you.